Alright. Well, here we are again. Doing some Tomb Raider. A little unexpected, I should say. I was looking at finishing up this game yesterday, but we ran into several complications, some of which seemingly appear to be some sort of in-game bugs, especially when it comes to collision detection and jumping and all that kind of stuff. Some of it just because I wasn't as prepared as I should have been. So, we're going to take another stab at this. Fortunately, Tomb Raider 5 does have level skip codes. Not even level skip codes, but once you're at the menu, you can input a series of button combinations and you can actually just jump to whatever level you want. So, I went ahead and did that, made a save at the very beginning, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to restart this segment here, and hopefully all will go well. Cutscene's not going to show leading into this. We already saw that when we finished up the third chapter, or series, or whatever you want to call it, scenario, at the island, so the introduction is there. But we're just starting off here inside the Von Croy building, so should be interesting. Let's see if we can get this done. But yeah, anyway, made attempts to get through this. Found that when I was at the probably closing little bits of the game there,
You getting this?
Whoa,
needed to
baby,
have
I'm getting
more
this.
equipment
What's
on
that?
hand than I already did.
Looks like the Hulk on steroids.
You want to tell me what it's doing here?
Couldn't be sure. I hear that BCI is working on some new suit for the military.
There he is. What a handsome man.
And that, sure as mom's apple pie, ain't no civilian protection.
Can't argue with that. And the guns?
Well, my picture ain't all that clear, but it looks like low-frequency laser weapons, limited range. If you get in the way of one, they'll have to take you out in a plastic sack.
I get the picture.
Big smiles. He's happy to be there in his power armor with his Moonraker guns. Alright, so we did a good portion of this previously last night, so I mean, on the one hand, it's going to be a little bit different than my previous playthrough of the rest of the levels because I sort of know what's going to happen. I'm sure I'm not committing everything to memory, but I'll have a general idea of what to expect, unlike me playing through pretty much the rest of this game prior to this, where I was going in pretty much blind. Despite having played the game previously, yeah, I've forgotten about a lot of this, so kind of interesting going back through it again. Yeah, first time around was rough. Last time, though, I definitely didn't conserve as many health packs as I should have, so I'm going to make sure that I do something like that. I was taking a look to see if there were any specifically related bugs to this particular level, and it seems like there's a big one. And unfortunately I didn't read too much into it. I should have, but I didn't. So I don't know specifically what triggers it. I'm just going to have to be cautious and try to avoid it as much as possible. But there appears to be a bug in the last segment of this specific scenario. And that level is called Red Alert. But something about it, to my understanding, causes the game to delete certain things or have instances of certain things happen before they should, which pretty much breaks the game and not in your favor. It prevents you from getting some key items that you need to progress, so I didn't run into that yesterday, thank God, but I don't know, I'm just a little bit worried. We'll see what happens, though. Oh, yeah. How about I make a save before I go messing around with any laser traps? I'm gonna let it go. Oh, that's looking at me. Shit. I'm gonna leave it. Still sucks, though. This... Yeah, looks like this is extra. Is it just the rose that's in here? Well, shoot. Okay. It might just be the rose. I don't see anything else in here. Unfortunately, can't take the power armor. Would love to. Or one of their fancy Moonraker guns. That'd be nice, too. But... oh, well. You know, they tease you again. I think there's an armory, is what it's supposed to be later on. Oh, shit. I didn't know that was going to come all the way up here. Well, that's fine then, because I was a little bit hesitant about progressing anyway, because we lost that chunk of health. So, whatever. But I think there's an armory later on. They got shotguns on full display along with the laser guns. So, it's a bit of a shame that they got them just sitting there, but you can't actually take them. You get a stupid grapple gun instead. Alright, well, we know it's there, and I think we could be proud of the fact that we saw it. I got it one time. It's good enough for me. Let's see. Okay, so this was a weird hurdle that I had to go across. You wouldn't think it'd be that bad, because really it's just a short little hop jump over this pit that apparently has got like a laser grid inside of it. But the biggest problem I encountered was if you walk up to the edge of that little pit there, somehow it prevents Lara from, like, moving forward enough to actually clear that jump. I don't know. It was weird. It got to the point where I thought there was a problem with my controller. Like, I was unplugging the wireless adapter and the USB port, like resetting the controller. I'm like, man, what the hell is going on here? It wasn't the controller at all. It was just something about the very tip of that little pit there. Makes, I don't know, the movement all wacky. So, that's cool. Got this thing going on. Not too bad. Better than the last time I attempted that. I would like to see if I could get through the first segment here without actually taking any damage. Or not damage, but not using a health kit.
Don't get your knickers in a twist. I'm on the case.
What I have to work with.
Don't knock it, lady. I'm your eyes and ears.
More of those and less of the lip would be preferable.
I used to like this guy. I don't know how I feel about him nowadays. But I think I remember, like, quoting some of his stuff. Like, don't get your knickers in a twist. And then he had his Hulk lines. He had a lot of references. I'm actually not sure because I haven't played Legend in a long time, but Lara's got, like, a crew with her in that game. That game in Underworld. I don't think they bring them in, like, retconning them in Anniversary, but I know in at least those two games, she's got, like, some buddies that help her on her random adventures. I don't know if that's supposed to be the same guy. One of them seemed like some nerdy dude with glasses, but then one of them was, like, the tech-savvy, I don't know, helper man. Just checking. Ooh, that's awfully close. There we go. He seems annoying, the tech guy. Yeah, I guess he kind of is. Jive talking. A little bit loud. Definitely not something you'd think would jive well with Lara, but I guess she needed help on this one. There's a guard that comes through here. Let me see if I can tag this guy while he walks across. Oh, there he is. There we go. Not bad.
Check it out, man. No regard for company security. Sleeping like a baby. Somebody could just glide in and slide that ID card out from under his nose. Somebody slinky, that is.
Alright. I like that there's, I don't know if you can hear it. It's sort of barely on the periphery in the audio, but you can hear like these science fiction sound effects. It sounds like the Enterprise from Star Trek, the original series. Real sophisticated equipment here. Also, I like the fact that we just shot out 2 grates, like, not but 15, 20 feet away from this guy, and he hasn't woken up, but we can't move fast, otherwise we'll alert him to our presence. Alright. I'm sure that key card opens up something else, but we could at least get in here and get a couple things. Ammunition from the looks of it, for one. What's on shelving number 2? Small med kit, alright. Oh, and ammo. 2 for 1. Not bad. I'd actually had died a couple times in that vent at the very beginning of this level. Yesterday when I was playing this, and to like skip stuff, like to make expedite things, I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna go grab that health kit that's on the shelving. Boy, did I regret that. Lazy guards. They don't pose much of a threat, not until later. I don't even know if they could see. Well, there is one guy that's facing the other direction. I think once I get over here, we're probably good. If they get intense, that's one way to put it. I mean, we did see that they had, like, power armor, so that's part of the problem. I don't think these guys do anything if they see you. Actually, I don't even know if there's anything in here. There was this. I don't know if this is necessary, though. The hologram of the iris. Also, thank you. Yeah, fortunately, when you zoom in like that, it actually tightens the reticle. So, if you got 2 targets pretty close to each other, you can pop in some shots pretty easy. Yeah, the scientists don't seem to care. Oh, I think there's a dude up here. Yep, I heard the footsteps. Oh, does it not go all the way up? Alright. Big sciencey looking thing. There's the iris down there. Lots of doors, but we can't open them. But we can get into here. Don't mind me. I too am scientist. Okay, oh, we still got the hammer. Nice. You never know when you're going to use it. Access code disk. So, back on the lower floor, there should be this computer panel that you see when you first get in there. Can shove that little disk in there. Oh. Right, the dude is still sleeping up in the corner there. Let's try to progress a little quieter. Okay. Oops. I don't even know if he can hear. He shouldn't be able to hear you in here. It's not like you knew he was there when you first walked in. But I'm just going to walk for a little bit, just to be safe. Oops. Ah, yes. The reasoning for this? I don't think we know. It just is. Oh. Shoot. That's the wrong button. I just meant to grab. Whoops. Ah, well. Why does it explode? We may never know. You're right on that. I was thinking that maybe it's got something to do with the iris testing. Like maybe the energy from it or something is super intense. I don't know. Oh shit. Ooh. Okay, that's not gonna work. Surprisingly, it didn't knock me off the pole, but she just lit on fire. Wait, what? Okay, I I took a little damage. I thought I was going to catch on fire again, but it seems like we're safe.
Uh-oh, you're gonna have to play some fancy moves to get past this quarterback.
You got any suggestions? Anything to distract him?
I got a suggestion right here. Go find a different way out, 'cause you don't want to know what happens when you make the Hulk mad.
Indispensable information as always.
That face ain't got armor on it, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to do it. You one hard-boiled lady. Now, you think of something.
What exactly am I hiring you for?
My extraordinary knowledge of security systems and my unsurpassed skill in cracking them, not to mention my ineffably addictive personality, baby.
You're right. I won't mention it.
Regular Casanova. I don't know if this guy can hear me as I'm walking up here. You'd think he might be able to, but you never know. Err on the side of caution, even though I took a step forward while running. So this part, I mean, naturally, you know, heads uncovered. For some reason, they didn't give these guys, like, proper helmets. You think, maybe I could just pop a shot in his head. True, you might be able to do that, but I don't know. I guess if you don't want to waste the ammunition, it seems like there's an alternative here. So we got this cloth, but I know it's deadly enough already, but we're gonna need something else. This was one of the few things that I remember before actually playing through this level this time around. For some reason, I remember the scaffolding up there. I don't even really remember the armored troops, but I remember the bald cybernetic guards, the cyborgs or whatever. I remember them. I remember the outdoor, like, fire escape ladder. I don't even know if that's what it is, but that's what it seems like. It's like some outdoor scaffolding and then getting attacked by a helicopter on the outside. So that was pretty much all I remember. And I guess the whole business with Iris. The whole reason we're doing this is so that we can get that Iris that she lost back in Cambodia. Didn't even know it was all that important, but apparently it is. Doing some kind of bug test in here. Something the devs should have taken to heart. Oop. Okay. I thought it was going to go off fine without there being too much of an issue. Can I get up here? For some reason, they can't climb up the fridge. That's good. Seems like the yellow roaches aren't getting out either. Oh, wait, maybe they are. Oh, they're getting up here just by, like, a little bit. Actually, those ones down there are freaking out. They don't dissipate, but I guess they just stop caring about you after a little while? I don't know. Oh, right. There we go. I thought the cloth would do it on its own. The most regrettable thing is that they don't drop any weapons. Hey, thank you, Carrie. Appreciate it. Hope all's going well tonight. Good to see you, though. Okay. I got through a couple obstacles. There we go. Only one shot to the head. That's all it needs. Oh, we got another disc. Iris Lab access. Right. Oh. Some kind of tests in here.
Now, this ain't gonna be easy. This door operates on that pass you got, except it needs 2 inserted at the same time.
Meaning what, exactly?
Meaning, against your better judgment, try not to go killing that guy, 'cause we need him, yeah?
I'm pretty sure you can actually kill this dude, the scientist that's in here, and you get, like... You have to take, like, an alternate path or something. I don't know. But if you just hold him up like that, then it just initiates this little sequence, so I'm fine with that. Alright, Phil Collins, come on. Oh. She's telling him to turn around. I thought that was like the Mosey motion. Go on, get out of here. He's got that same, like, balding pattern. Okay. So that switch there, I think, deactivates... I don't even know what the hell's going on. The power source for it. Let me check over here, make sure there's nothing I can't pick up real quick. Because this is going to be timed. This is going to make it a little bit difficult. Nice. We got the goods. Time to leave. Except it's going to be a bit before we can actually get out of here. Okay. Before anything, let's go ahead and save in the new area.
Okay, you've been a bad girl. And before I tell you what your punishment is, I just want to say that there's no point in arguing, because I ain't gonna be listening. Take all your metal items. Yes, guns is metal, and put them in the tray. Now.
So you're telling me to disarm myself in a building crawling with armed guards?
Now, if I was listening, and I ain't, like I told you before, I would counteract this argument by alerting the person asking me this to the fact her guns ain't any use against 10-foot-tall walking tanks anyway. But I ain't listening, so I ain't saying nothing.
I'm doing it. But if you mess this up...
All right, I'm listening again. And trust me, I ain't gonna mess this up, okay?
Do I have a choice?
Nope.
All right. That little tile there, I noticed that before. We actually ended up coming through it, which begged the question, if you don't open that, do you just get screwed over? Who knows? But I was thinking it was a secret. You go up there, there's that locked door. You actually end up coming back through there a lot later. So... one would think it needs to be open. I have no clue what would happen if I didn't notice it, though. If I had to go back all the way through the level again just to open up that tile door and come back, or what? So I never got that either. Like, there's like these chests here. One of them's got like explosives in it, maybe, and that one's got a health kit, so... I also get to see a cool Lara skeleton, though, so that's nice.
I don't like to be the bearer of bad tidings, but the stairs are out unless you bulletproof. You ain't bulletproof, are you?
What about the lifts?
Well, the lift is going down, and normally, when trying to escape somewhere, ain't it clever to head in the direction of the exit? Like the roof?
Right. That'd be clever, like making me ditch my guns.
Ouch. Yeah, maybe you better start looking for some weapons. Hey, don't sweat, girl. The man will save you.
Hasn't happened yet.
Alright, so previously I had walked through there. Unbeknownst to me, despite the fact that we saw the laser gates in full visibility, now they're invisible, so gotta watch out for those in some instances. Fortunately, it seems like they're not terribly plentiful. Got the restrooms over there, but the restrooms are locked behind a key code, as they should be. You don't want any riffraff going in your restrooms. Did we keep the cloth? We didn't, damn. God damn it, Lara, why'd you have to ditch it? She dropped the hammer, too. I guess she is wearing a skinnier backpack, I don't know. I don't know what this guy's hearing range is going to be like. Ah. Alright, well, we got the cloth back. Soak it in ye old chloroform. I think that's it. Nice little office space. Okay. Now that he's out, we can run around freely. Maybe we can even get into the restrooms, who knows? Oh, right. Yeah, for some reason. It seems like that happens a lot in this level. I mean, it happens throughout Tomb Raider, but in this level in particular, it seems to be the most intrusive. But camera angle locks, and you can't manipulate the camera any, even if you're trying to do some first-person view mode stuff. Doesn't exactly work. Kind of makes it a little bit annoying when you're trying to make sure you're not missing out on anything. Or even just trying to see if there's not something that can kill you in the immediate vicinity, but that's how it goes sometimes. Okay, so we got this ID card. This is the restroom access card. As we saw that the restrooms are blocked behind a keypad, so 8526 seems to be the code. Can't stop for you now, ghost doors. Gonna have to let me go through. Okay, 8526. What is this, the women's restroom? Oh yeah, it is. I don't know about that. Maybe in ye old London, jolly old England, and then you go into the men's restroom. What the hell's going on in here? Having worked in retail, and in times of desperation when there's like a lack of a janitor, I have seen women's restroom and not so great. Usually very disgusting. And the men's restrooms, I wouldn't exactly call them immaculate, but they're in much better condition. Well, maybe it's a regional thing, I don't know. Alright. I think... Oh yeah, there it is. I was getting a little worried, because... that's a hell of a drop if you just had to go straight down. What's up, Drumson? Hario was a janitor for a number of years. True story with women's restrooms. Every time I've had to go into one, it is like nasty. And in all of fiction, the women's restroom is like always the best kept place, and it's, you know, immaculate. They've got hand towels and chocolates and whatnot. But nah. I don't think that's reality. I'm gonna save here, actually. I know we just saved, but I don't trust this jump. Alright. It's not even that jump necessarily, but this one, where you gotta do it in the corner. There we go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I remember at a very young age, I know this is a weird conversation to be having about women's restrooms, but I remember at a very young age, my mom had to take me into the women's restroom at like it was some department store in like a big city or something. But they had like a powder room. I thought it was the weirdest thing. It looked like there was a lounge in the restroom, and I was very confused. But other than that, I think it's the only nice one I've ever seen. Let's see. Okay. There's that bastard over there. We've got a bottle of chloroform, and we've got a cloth. Watch, I'm gonna go over here just to see. I tried sneaking up on this asshole before, though, and it didn't do anything. Like, that's got to be close enough, right? If I get any closer.
No.
Lara's all speaking in back of him. What was that noise? But for some, I don't understand it. If he wasn't a guard that you couldn't chloroform, then why even have him stand there? Why even give him the option to keep the cloth and have another bottle? Oh shoot, I forgot about this.
Close the doors quickly.
Yeah, trying. He isn't worth it, I guess not.
Lara! Lara! You broke? You ain't dead, is you? Come on, girl, answer me.
Gonna be sore in the morning.
I knew you was too tough for a little fall like that.
I'm on the ground floor, aren't I?
Bing, ground floor. Depart here for gun-toting refrigerator men and long walk back upstairs. Yeah, sorry, girl, you got it. But hell, you in one piece, ain't you?
Never felt better.
Yeah, she doesn't sound too good. It's a hell of a thing to happen. Unfortunately, we gotta work our way back up top now, but that's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. I remember the Mythbusters tested if it was possible to survive a fall in an elevator like that. It wasn't. But it was an interesting theory. I think they even went so far as to see if you can last if you had a pogo stick with you. The idea being that it would take the brunt of the impact. I don't think it ended up working. I don't know how they did that, actually. They must have made their own elevator, because I don't see that they were dropping, like, just some elevator in some place off the cable, but it was like... I missed that show. But yeah, it was interesting, though, at the very least. It seemed to scale, so it wasn't like they were doing something like with a miniature or anything like that. I know they used a full-on dummy in there to kind of test what the impact would look like. Used to watch that shit all the time. Discovery Channel after school. It's typically my go-to. Oh, yeah. Where's that? And I think they had, like, Orange County Choppers or something like that. I remember watching that quite a bit, too. You'd think I'd be watching, like, Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon or something like that, but I think at that time, like, all the shows on there were not things I was interested in. There was, like, a brief window of cartoons that I actually found entertaining on Cartoon Network at the time. I think it was, like... The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, Chowder, and something else. I think the last show I ever watched on Cartoon Network somewhat routinely was, I don't even remember what the hell they called it. Gumball? The character's name was Gumball, but I forget the name of the show. Alright. Yeah, that part was a little bit of a bitch getting through the first time, too, because you have to know, pretty much, that the bar is there. Because you're sliding down those couple of chutes. Okay, yeah, I can get with that. But then immediately once you get down to the third one, which is the slide that you have to jump onto the pole for, it like completely shifts the camera angle. The pole's way up in the distance. Not like you're going to notice it for the first time. You don't even know where Lara is going to be necessarily. And they just expect you to like know that you have to jump and grapple onto that thing. I had to try it a couple times. I thought there was something at the bottom there that I was missing out on, but nope. It was the pole. But now that we know what to expect, not so bad. Okay. I don't remember what the deal with this guy. Oh, we don't have a weapon anyway. It's not like I could do anything to him, with him, against him. We gotta go this way. Shoot. Oh. Just blew up the fish tank. Oh, yes. There's just snipers somewhere in here. There's that laser grid by that door. Gotta watch out for that. For some reason, he's kind enough to let me climb all the way up here before he starts shooting at me again. So, thank you, sniper. Appreciate it. It's kind of a cool city skybox. Certainly looks better. I think this level in general looks better. I don't know about the level design. Well, maybe parts of the level design are better, but I think this level looks better as an urban environment than what we saw in Tomb Raider 3. Oops. This guy. I don't know if that cools down the floor or it it shorts it out or what.
You doing good, girl? But just you hold there a minute. I'm checking for something.
Zip, they're coming through the door with welding torches.
Yeah, just... Gotcha. Top corners of the room. Motion trackers. Fast movement triggers them. So take it easy. Well, what are you waiting for?
But you just said. Alright, so we gotta watch out for the motion trackers. Once I reach that door, it should be fine. Oh, there he comes. Okay, so we get in here. There's all these crates in here, like we saw with the previous X. Oh, look at that. I didn't notice that the first time. I just took a guess on one of the crates and ended up getting the item that we needed to progress. In reality, I guess there's something we can do up here. Oh. Okay. So that turns on the X-rays. Yeah, they're all rigged to blow, I assume. I haven't actually opened up one of those to see what it does, but I'm assuming it's explosive or deadly. Maybe it's noxious fumes, who knows? Get another cool look at Skeleton Lara. This was... I guess except for that one up top there, this is the only one facing in the other direction, so it kind of stood out. guess the bottom one too. Well, I don't know. It stood out to me. I'm trying to reason my way through it, but whatever works. So we got our data disk. Oh, excuse me. Teleporter disk. Yes, of course, this is the teleportation machine. How silly of me. Something happened. Oh, okay, there we go. It's like I remember using it before. Still got it. Okay, we're in a new room that looks similar, but you can tell, I guess, because there's no doors like there were before. Let's see. Made a bit of progress. I'm going to go ahead and save.
Now, you want to get yourself in a position where you can see the keypad, because once every 3 or 4 cycles, Mr. Mobile Refrigerator there is going to type in the code.
You don't say.
You got it, baby. I is just full of vital information.
You're full of something.
Without me, lady, you'd be just some has-been hanging by your cuticles over a spike pit in some armpit backwater country.
Sounds preferable.
Guess he didn't have a rebuttal for that. Okay. So this dude... Yeah, this was the blind guy. Which I'm going to see if it works this time around, too. That was funny, though. This guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. Surprisingly, you can tell which keys he pressed, too. I was impressed by that. I didn't think that they'd be able to do it so accurately. I mean, he could barely make out the numbers. I'm sure this would look better in the PC version. You can actually see what they are. But you know what the placements are, at the very least. 1, 6, 7, 2. Okay. Oops. I don't know where you're going. So, what ended up happening last time was I was like, maybe I should wait for him to go through again and then I could get the jump on him. But the best thing that happened, let's see if it happens here. So he walks through here. Stops. He just keeps on walking. Hopefully he doesn't turn around too fast. Okay. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we can turn off those X-rays. What's this? Shoot, he's coming through. I don't know if he can see me up there anyway. Ah! Got a little health kit. Let's see. I hope he can't see. If he couldn't see me, like, standing right next to him near the keypad, I would think he wouldn't be able to see me here, but you never know. Let's see if there's anything on the other side here. Okay. So the x-rays are turned off. We go through here. And I guess you wouldn't be able to reach this level again. If you didn't hit, so I don't know. Yeah, but if you didn't open that, I mean, I doubt that they'd leave you stuck there, but you did crash through the whole elevator incident and all that stuff, so it's not like you can get back up here easily. Wait, what? Wait, Lara, what'd you... What? Can I take it back up? Maybe I pressed X one more time while I was in there, or got too close to it? I don't know. That was weird. Picks it up, I don't feel like it. Puts it back down. Now we need the gun. So you get the gun, you're back through here. The only logical action is you need to use the gun on something. You know what? I wonder if I could use the gun there. You need to use the gun on something. Which when we got through it was that, but I'm kind of wondering if I could shoot that. Might not be a good idea, but I might have to test it anyway. Just out of curiosity. Oh, right. We didn't have it equipped. Alright. Well, I was hopeful. It still explodes, though. You'd think a fire extinguisher wouldn't like that, but...
Permission to enter, sir. I have important news on the situation regarding the intruder.
And?
It seems she's managed to evade my men and remove the iris, sir.
Incompetence? Where is this intruder now? Or have you mislaid her once more?
Last visual contact in the lobby, sir.
Last visual contact, so you have lost her again. Find her! Find her now! All exits are blocked. There is no need for these histrionics. Do we have identification yet?
Only visual, sir.
Can't even see what that is. Looks like a stick figure.
I know who the intruder is. Lara Croft. Ah, your past once more comes back to haunt you.
It's the most abrupt ending to a cutscene I've seen. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here. I don't know if there's an explanation outside of what we see in the game. Obviously, this is Von Croy Industries. Past comes back to haunt him. That's got to be Von Croy, but he looks worse. Like a lot worse than he does in Last Revelation, which should be after this. So, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, he kind of looks like shit. Okay. And he's in a wheelchair, too. I'm guessing he's not bound to it, but still. And they just start... You know what? I guess this isn't supposed to be an exterior staircase. They just started shooting up the building, so it's exposed to the elements. Okay. Somebody's dying. I guess, yeah, I think if you go down there, you could get a rose, but I'm not gonna bother. Let's see. Oh. bad angle. Oops. Alright. Oh yeah, this is the room with the wacky camera angles. Oh boy. And we get this dude walking around up here. So let's just go ahead and prepare. One of those situations where you can't actually manipulate the camera. Otherwise, I'd probably just take a shot at him once he comes around here, but at the same time, he seems to be taking a sweet-ass time. There he is. What's this? A hole in my path? I don't know what the hell he's doing. I think he sees me? Maybe he doesn't. It looked like he pulled out his gun for a second. Alright. Well, whatever works.
Got a feeling this isn't quite what it seems.
And I knew you were just a pretty face. Try infrared on the shades, girl.
What's up, Vinicius? Oh, there was supposed to be more dialogue there, but I guess I cut it off. Whoops. Yeah, here we go with the laser gates again. Knowing how they operate, though, I'm kind of hoping that it's not going to be too bad, but I guess we shall see. Here, let me go pick up this crap first. We're kind of closing in on where we were yesterday, though, so I am hopeful. Very hopeful that we're not going to run into similar issues. Okay, so you can use the goggles like a putz and try to guess it, but I found that steam valve works pretty good. How did I save? I don't know. No, I'm not sure. We're saving again. Did I save? I did not save. Oh, I didn't even save this level yet. That's a good thing I did right here. Okay, so for some reason the gates are on the fritz, and they just kind of shut off sometimes. But one shut-off sequence is really short and one shut-off sequence is really long. I think I can time it right, though. So that's a long one. We gotta wait for it to do another cycle. So that's shut on, and then it comes back on, like, pretty much immediately. Oh, I missed it. It's hard to see. Is that one? Sure. Okay, here we go. That was a long one. This is the short one. There we go. Okay. If you know what to expect, yeah, it ain't that bad, but it's very daunting when you're first looking at it. Health kit. Anything else? No? Okay. Now we're getting into the armory thing I was talking about before. And this one's weird. Whoops. I guess whatever. So, when I attempted this yesterday, there's this shooting gallery, and I think it opens up a door that you need to get through to progress. So we did that. But the first time I did it, it opened up another shooting gallery right next to this one. And then when I went into that one, I started it up, and then as soon as I started it, there just like these fumes started spewing out of the vents, which was all great and everything, but it wouldn't let me leave the room. So I was wondering, what the hell's going on here? Is this a glitch or what's going on? I don't understand it. I'm scared. And anyway, from the looks of it, I don't think I got it that time. You need to do it really fast in order for the doors to open for you. I think it opens up that other room over there. I want to give this one another try just to see if I could do it, but I think there's like a cutoff point before it allows you to leave or open up the next one. So like with this first one here, you got to do it before before the targets cross that line in the middle. And then I don't know what's going on with the other one. I guess we'll look at it when we actually get there. But yeah, interesting stuff. But I guess if you want the secret that's in this area, you're going to have to deal with it. Okay. So that one a little bit better. And now that opens up this. But if you don't do this one quickly, it will lock the doors on you and you're just fated to suffocate and die. So that's real cool. Let's see if we could get it done though. If anything, I might even waste a couple shots. So that gas is already coming through. Does it open? No. Okay, so you gotta be quicker than that. So I guess it's that first line back there, which sucks. So, I don't know. You could screw yourself over pretty damn easy.
Win, Snake, win!
It's just suck. Rating was 7. Thank you. Appreciate the raid. What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome. We're doing a little bit of Tomb Raider Chronicles, but thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How's it going? Oh. Thank you for the follow, too. Appreciate that, World of Gamer. Okay. So let's give this a try. Hold up, let me get the ammo. How's it going, though? Are you here? It's just suck? Yes, you are. Or are you streaming? Some Tomb Raider, maybe? Is that name Lily? I can't quite tell from here. But thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I got that one. Big TR fan, so you thought you'd drop in? There you go. Lily Tez Kakodal. Okay. Lily's good, I guess. The shooting range is a disaster. Oh, and there's more. Shoot. I just thought it wasn't gonna happen, so I just thought I'd reload it, but that's fine. I'll give it another try and we'll see if we can do it, but Chris Noakuma, thank you. Hopefully I can. This one's not mandatory. It's just that I saw it last time I played this and I was so utterly confused by the fact that why it locked you in here that I just want to see it done. I'm curious. But I think it opens up that other room back there. Yeah, this is, got a CRT filter on this one. See, I was doing the games all on the PlayStation, and I was using my copies on my original PlayStation, so we already had this look when it was going through the retro tink that I have. But my discs, despite me buffing them, were scratched enough that they were messing with the FMV sequences for Last Revelation. And Tomb Raider Chronicles I've had problems with in the past. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I didn't make that. Well, damn. Alex, welcome. I want to give it one more try. One more time. So I thought I'd load these up in the RetroArch. Got the old CRT filters on here. Give it that nice little blur that I get when I use the composite cables when I'm streaming off of the original PlayStation. So yeah, this is my last one for the core games. I've done 1 through 4 so far, and we're working on 5. Hopefully we'll finish up here in a sec, but I'm I don't want to let this shooting gallery beat me. TR2, yep, done them all. Wonder if I should. Nah, I'm gonna keep it with the. I'm gonna keep it with sniper mode. TR2 was great. Had a lot of fun with that one. No? Did it not? Shit, then it is that first line. Goddamn. Gotta fight. Which one's more Bay, 2 or 3? Thank you for stopping by, Lily. Thank you for being part of the raid. Appreciate it. But you have a good night. One more time. Ugh. Alright. Maybe I should change the weapon mode, though. Maybe we'll try rapid. Can I still do... Okay, we can still aim down sights with rapid. Once I finish this one, maybe I'll try to decide which ones my favorites were. I don't know. Each game's got something nice to offer that I enjoyed in it, but each game also has something that I don't enjoy so much. So it's hard to tell what I prefer. Shit. Damn it. I don't think that's gonna let it. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna say it's beat me for now. Maybe I'll keep that save there. We'll try it again for another time. I feel like I would have gotten it. It's just that last little bit there. Those 2 target dummies that pop up. Oh well. Yeah, a lot of people that come in here always end up doing the no save, no health kits, no load runs. Not a lot, but there's a decent amount that I've met. I'm just playing these games again basically for the nostalgia factor because I used to love these games, but it's been so long since I've actually played them. Probably close to 20 years in some cases. I mean, somewhere around 15, 17 years. Anyway, I think we ended up doing the first shooting gallery, which opens up that for us. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't drop anything. Alright, fair enough. You're challenge runner, so you've done Tomb Raider 1 through 6, no loads, no meds, but you're going back doing all the secrets now. I heard horror stories about the secret in the shooting range. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that it's that first line. You just have to shoot through them, but the targeting is a little bit stiff. If you zoom in too much, it's too stiff and you can't get a good shot in. But if you zoom out too far, then you don't have the precision that you need. So you need to find that good in-between, I'm guessing, before you can actually get it. Finding all the secrets is fun, though. Speedrunning through it, I know you probably miss a decent amount. I think Tomb Raider 2 probably has some of the better secrets, just from like a visual and aesthetic point because they put them in some interesting spots. And I feel like that's the case with some of the other Tomb Raiders, but maybe not quite as much. You don't have like invisible walkways a la Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade or T-Rex caverns below the Great Wall of China in other games. It's because TR2's bad. Alright. But on the other hand, Tomb Raider 2's secrets are a pain unless you can find them all. Nice locations for them, but big pain in the ass if you're playing through it blind and don't know where they are. Tier 3 has better locations. I could see that. London is a bit of a nightmare visually, but I pretty much like the levels from that. London is horrible. On the onset, it looks really gnarly. When you get into it, like into the underground, I feel like it's a little bit more sorted out, but oof, that opening level, it's hard to see what's going on. Like what exactly they want to do with all that. Let's see, let me switch back to sniper mode. Barely see those guys. Got them anyway. Crash Site is literally one of your favorite levels in the series. You know what? I'm going to save again, and I'm going to give it one more try. We'll give it another go. Now you're good. Sock, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I've been having a good time playing through these games, though. It's kind of sad that we're finishing up, but I will be looking at doing the Crystal Dynamics games after this. But the core ones have been great. Oh, shit. Damn. Didn't get it. Thank you, yes. Or is that even for me? Maybe if I back up, I don't know. Something about that angle, though. It's very easy to slip up. I gotta stop trying it. I'm gonna move on. Okay, so last time I saw this asshole waiting around the corner here, and see if he still is relatively oblivious. Oh, look, he actually saw this thing. I think it inched up a little bit too far. I was able to tag him on the arm, and it shot him a few times, didn't even notice it. Okay, same method here. Let's see, we'll wait for the long ones. Just need to get a fix on which ones those are. Yep, missed that one. Okay. Yeah, these lasers are weird. They're very daunting at first. I didn't realize what was going on until I got a good look at it. But it's the second shut-off sequence that's the longest one, so you can kind of tell that way. You just got to look at the pattern beforehand and have good eyes on it, because it is really easy to miss. Not a fan, though. Okay. Grapple gun. Go. That before we run into trouble. Just remember when you do a challenge when you died so much here. Found that rolling was quite good to do. Interesting. In what situations? You mean in front of the laser gate? You're not the first person to say that. And it's kind of funny because when I do the Metal Gear games that require text to be read, like Ghost Babel on the Game Boy and the MSX games, yeah, I end up doing a bit of a Solid Snake voice, and then some people know me strictly from that. So if I line that up right, there you go. But I find that to be the compliment in the highest regard, so thank you. I think he has a lovely voice. But anyway, normally in front of each laser, wait, you can roll, turn around again. Just seemed like the perfect setup. Yes, you're probably right about that. I can step up with it and not really have much of an issue. So it's worked so far for me, but in most cases, like when you have the claptrap doors that are in, I don't know, Tomb Raider 1 through 3 for the most part, I've always found that rolling was always the best way to do it, as opposed to trying to sprint your way through or whatever. I'll try something here, because... Hold up, let's see if this works. Oh wow, it actually did. Nice. I tried to do that before. Oh, thanks. I just ended up going to the ground floor. Not only did that alert the guard to my presence, but what the hell is he doing? Shit. That looked like a headshot to me, but alright. I've played this game before. I might just... I don't know if the turret turned on. I think it did. Oh, shit. I'm going to say it was blind. Because you have to understand that I have not played these games. I do not play these games, quote unquote, professionally. I do not play them regularly. The last time I played any of these games was, like I said, 15 to 17 years ago. So going through them again, I had no clue what to expect for the most part. Every once in a while, I'd come up to a segment and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this. You know, or like I remember doing this part, or, you know, I have vague memories of this level, and I'd usually reminisce about whatever I remember about it. But, no, I didn't take it as a rude way. I'm just... I'm letting you know the situation because it's a curious thing. So when I was originally playing through them, like most of the stuff I had never... well, I would never even remember doing. And then for a couple of the games, like which ones? I'd never played 3 before, so that one was completely blind. And I never finished 1, and I don't remember if I did everything in 4. So for certain segments of those games, that was kind of blind. Tomb Raider Chronicles, I almost finished when I... Oops, that didn't work. Whoops. I wonder if I could not die here. Maybe I could climb my way back up. Nope, that didn't work. So, when I originally got Tomb Raider Chronicles, it was actually when it released, back in the year 2000. Still on the 3. Yeah, 3 was fun, but it was slightly horrifying at doing it for the first time. I don't know. I don't know how I got through it like I did, but I did, so... I'm glad I was able to do it. But yeah, that one was a little bit rough. But I originally got Tomb Raider Chronicles when it first came out in 2000 for the PlayStation. And I almost got through the entirety of the game. I remember the part where I left off was that didn't work at all. Was the cyborg? I don't know if that's what he's officially called, but the cybernetic man. And then an event transpired where my PlayStation was flung into the air. And from that point on, Tomb Raider Chronicles no longer worked. So, I think I was pretty damn close to finishing it, but I never got past that part. BCI cyborgs, alright. But I've played through most of this game in the past. But again, it's been nearly 20 years, so going through it again, I don't even remember most of the stuff that I've actually done. Let's see if we can get through this now. Whoa, what the hell? That was weird. Yeah. Vinicius laid that on me last time. The Brazzers bald guy. I guess if you want to identify him that way, that's fine too. We all have things we can relate to. Some of us just a little weirder than others. Let's see. One thing I hate about this game is the goddamn ropes. Not fond of the rope swinging situations in this one. I'm trying to go for the corner. Seemed like when I was a little bit closer to the side there, I had less of a problem. Because I didn't, like, jump and hit the ceiling. There we go. Okay, so I don't know what the hell happened last time, but I shot directly at that guy's head, and the bullets just phased right through him. So I don't know if I should go for an alternative approach or what. Maybe I should try shooting him from another angle. Also, I'm going to save here so I don't have to deal with that jump again. Because that got a little weird. Again, like, what the hell? At least the gun didn't turn on. But I shot right at that guy's head. Bullet just phased right through it. I guess he's got a small head and that helmet's just made out of cotton. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Back at the elevator. Somehow still hitting them. I don't know how that happened. Oh god, not this again. So, I was doing this last night. Let's see, the best method seemed to just be to try and line it up from here. but it took me like 5 goddamn minutes to get on this rope. Oh, first try. All right, that's the way to do it. I was trying it from all sorts of different angles, couldn't get it to go. Record time, you ain't lying. Oh, shit. All right. I guess there's no avoiding that. Okay. So we got this little shindig going on here. What's our health pack situation looking like? 7 and 7? That's a lot better than we did last time. 0 and 0. That was the biggest issue coming through here. I did not know that I'd be dealing with as many health situations as I actually did. I wasn't really looking at getting a whole lot of health kits either. I don't think I found as many. Previously got through here before. Whoa, whoa, what the hell? I did not jump. Okay. Oh, God. Well, here we go. Mr. Brazzers himself, as Vinicius puts it. So I think what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to see if I can damage him from down here first, because I might be able to evade him. Better than just like trying to gun him from the top of the crate. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how fast I can turn around. Okay. That wasn't a good spot. Hopefully so. I want to see if I can take him down. I want to get him mostly damaged on the ground floor, I think, and then I'll see about shooting the thing, see how much he could take after that. This is especially a handy tactic in Tomb Raider 2. It's not working as great here because he's kind of on you a little bit more than AI in that game, but using the roll. The biggest problem is that the let me set his position. The biggest problem is that the rifle takes a little while to pull up. If this was the pistols, no problem. Maybe even like the Desert Eagle or something like that. Certainly be getting more damage done, that's for sure. Okay. I don't think he could take much more once his leg goes, because I noticed that once the leg was exposed, at that point, it seemed like he just kind of died in the water. So let's see. Well, Worldly Gamer, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate the follow too. Nice chatting with you. Maybe we'll see you again. But appreciate it, and thanks for being part of the raid too. Let me see if I could do some... Maybe burst mode. Shit. Where is he? The one thing I wish is that I could take off the scope on this gun. Okay, he ain't taking hits that great. I gotta try and take some space. Lara? What the hell? It looks like she's getting electrocuted. God damn, this guy. See, when I originally played this as a kid, I think I was legitimately stuck here because I wasn't sure what needed to be done. Like, once the water came into play, then it was a little bit more obvious, but still, jeez. He takes a lot of damage. Oh, wait, wrong one. I'm gonna save after that, though, because that is pretty bad. Do not want to go through that again. Thank you. Hard enemy defeated. Okay, so here was the other thing about this section that was a bit bullshitty. Was this series of jumps had no rhyme or reason why I couldn't land on the top. So we can only get up there. I try to jump back. She slides down. Same damn thing's happening. And it just seems to be like a random that she could actually stick the landing on the top of that other platform over there. I don't get it. Let's see if I can rotate in midair. Because that was a suggestion before, too. Nope, that didn't work. Whoops. Okay, well, that was weird. So I don't understand that series of jumps. I was thinking maybe, if it's possible to even swan dive off of something while you're sliding. Maybe you can get a little bit more length that way, but that's an awfully hard thing to jump on. Thing is, that platform is like right up there, though. So I wonder if I can like actually... I don't know how this would work, though. Let's see. Oh, you can make it. Cool. That is much easier. Well, I guess we'll be doing that. Any future attempts? Jeez. That's what she said. What a pain in the ass. Like that? That's a little bullshit. But this? That wasn't that bad at all. Okay. Well, we have to come up here like twice. So I'll need to be doing it again, but... Let's see. After this is what I'm really dreading. Favorite part of the game, once you gotta run past that helicopter. Ugh. Okay. Oh. Whoops. Here's that thing. I don't even remember what it is. It looks like a busted up lighter. It is key bit left. Alright. No, I guess because there's a door blocking the way you can actually grapple onto it. It's a similar situation in Tomb Raider 2, actually. There was a platform that I really wanted to grab onto, but it wouldn't let me because a door was previously there and then it got opened. Alright. Not too bad. Was expecting the worst. Okay. Hit that again. That opens up the vent down there. Oof. That was a little risky. Okay. Actually, let me go down here. Now this part I did not like. So we go through here. For some reason, this door opens up. Now, since I have health kits, I'm wondering if I should just try to run through it again, because it might make it easier. But the biggest problem I was encountering was my health was getting eaten up by the fact that there's these gas canisters here. Oh yeah, probably should switch guns. And then once we run through here and start getting shot at, they explode right behind you, taking a little chunk away out of your health. But, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy the two of them like I did before. See if this works. That went a lot better than I expected it to. Come again? Didn't quite catch that last bit. A little buffering here. I guess the bitrate's looking okay. That's my biggest worry. Actually, is it doing okay? My bitrate seems to be stable, but for some reason the viewer is buffering. I don't know if that's happening for anybody else. Also, I had the volume up a little too high. Okay, moment of truth. Whoops. That didn't work out so great. Easily distracted. Okay, there was a little buffering. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is with that. The bitrate seemed to be stable, so I'm not 100% positive, but I think it sorted itself out, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Oops. Okay. So I think the idea is to trap that cyborg dude. But every time I was down here, did I lock him in? Every time I was down here, he ended up being able to get to me. Oh, cool, he's trapped. Nice. I'm going to save then, because that was the biggest obstacle coming to this last part, was one, getting him trapped in there, and then two, getting through here without any health kits. But now it seems like we're in the clear. I think I don't really have anything to worry about at this point. At least getting through this section. So let's see what we could do. Okay, so them noxious fumes start spewing out through the vents here, which was highly disconcerting at the time. We're getting through here. And here it is. Found that. There's like a dude or two in here from what I remember. Let's see. Ah, there he is. Okay. So he's trapped in that room. And that vents all the... oh, wait, he's peeking in here. That vents all the fumes. Hey, how you doing? Oh, wow, hey. I wonder if he... Can I grab that in there? Oh, no. Damn. It's still in the other room. Despite the fact that he just phased through that window there. Okay, so we're going to want to turn that off. I guess. Even though it puts it back in here, but I'm going to get out of here real quick. And then he's got the other piece of that key. So all I need to do is go grab it. I think I just open this up and we're good. Oh, there it is. Nice. So left and right. Ah, helipad access key. Okay. Makes the little symbol there. Cool beans. Already? There ain't much more after this? Or are you being facetious? Let's look at that chopper to deal with. Yep. This is opened up. There's that big door with the control panel earlier. Oh, that would be up the ramp though. Shit. Oh, wait, hold up. No? Up your ticket out of here. Despite the fact that there's no grating up there, she can still climb onto that sheer metal. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, girl, you done good. Now get your bony ass out of there. And hey,
Bony.
you stay in touch, yeah? Maybe we're gonna be pen friends.
Bony ass? I doubt it. But I'll be in touch. Clear the area, Yank. I'm coming out.
Ooh, just got called a yank. That is a fine, full ass. It looks a little skinny. Well, it looks fuller in the FMVs. Nice. Oh, that's the end. Don't look at me. I can't do anything about it.
To absent friends. Indeed.
May God rest her soul.
Mr. Von Croy! Mr. Von Croy! Come quickly!
What is it, man? What have you found? Pass it to me. Pass it to me. We've found her.
Well, he found the backpack. I don't know if he found her, but yeah, sure. He was so proud he had to look directly at the camera and tell me. And anything else? I feel like that was the final cutscene. I seem to remember looking at that before. Oh, there's our little credit sequence. We get to see the little clips that are done in the intro. Well, there you go. That was Tomb Raider 5, Tomb Raider Chronicles. It was a good game for the most part. I feel like some of the frustrating sequences we dealt with here in the last chapter were kind of bad, but I mean, I guess playing through it again, knowing what you need to do, it's not terrible, but yeah, going through it practically blind, that was a bit rough. And the fact that we had some apparent issues with some of the collision detection, the jumping, all that kind of stuff. It was a little shitty in some areas. Why didn't we see this in the game? Thank you, Drumson. Those would have been cool sequences to see if we were actually playing through it, and I guess I felt that we had enough cutscenes then. But I like this one actually quite a bit. It's short and sweet, and it's got a little bit of everything. One more game. What game do you want me to play? Surely you don't mean number 6, do you? I think I'm quite comfortable with Tomb Raider ending with 5 by core. Ooh, they got shot in the nuts. But I think for the most part, this game was pretty dang good. I'm quite happy with it. Like I said, outside of the issues that we had with that final last little level. I don't know about that. I do not know about that. I don't know that I want to put myself through the pain and agony of doing 6. I know we've done other games that were almost universally shat upon, like Devil May Cry 2 and DMC and what were some of the other ones? I feel like we went through a handful while I've been doing like game series. But Angel of Darkness. You know, I've actually never played that one. I've had plenty of people tell me ahead of time the horror stories about it, and I've actually seen, not full gameplay, but I've seen people's issues with it actually played. See, that would have been a great sequence to actually have in the game, not just these demo sequences, but whatever. And it, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to play Angel of Darkness ever. I feel like I got it on GOG. If I ever did play it, I think I might play I don't know. on the one hand, I like playing, especially if I'm playing something for the first time, I like playing it raw as it was originally released. But at the same time, Angel of Darkness is very broken in certain segments, and that just seems like a lot of pain and heartache I could do without. But I think I do have the PC version on GOG, which can be modded to be a little bit more tolerable. Still doesn't fix the lack of content, but at the very least, I think it fixes some of the issues with the game-breaking bugs. So, who knows? I feel like if I were to do another Tomb Raider, which I very well may, it's probably just going to move on to the Crystal Dynamics games. We'll hit up Legend, work our way through that series. Play Tomb Raider Himalayan Mysteries. It's a level editor. I don't know if I want to get into... I might check out level editors and stuff on my own time, and if I find something cool, maybe I'll bring it to the stream. But I like bringing, like, full released games when I stream. But we'll see. There's a possibility that maybe something like that will happen at some point. I've just gone through 5 Tomb Raider games, though. That's quite a bit. I feel like we might be good if we let this one rest for a little while, but we'll see. Is this the longest series of games that I've done thus far? No. It would have to be Zelda, I think. Because what was Zelda? That was Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild, Ocarina, Majora, and then I did all the other crap too before that. Link to the Past, Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, and then Four Swords Adventure. So I've done 10 of those. So I think Zelda's going to top it for right now. But there are 11 core Tomb Raider games. Not core design, but like mainline series. So at some point we could end up doing some of the other ones. Who knows? I'm thinking maybe if I do Legend, I might do the Xbox version, and I want to try it on my modded Xbox. I just need to get the game disc first so I could put it on. Well, I guess if I could get the ISO, I could put it on there, but that's all. It's seems like a hassle. I haven't played Legend in quite some time though, so I'm actually kind of curious to see how the series evolved once it got out of Core's hands. I remember liking Underworld a bit. I remember liking Legend okay. I don't remember it too well though. And Anniversary was fine. I don't know if I'll like them as much as these, just because I like the gameplay in these games so much, but it is sort of like a burning curiosity at this point, because it's almost been as long since I played those Crystal Dynamics games as I played these. So yeah, I'd be very interested to get into it and kind of check it out, but I guess we'll know when we know. I think I'm going to maybe shoot for doing Legend if I do a Tomb Raider next. And I want to do that one off the Xbox, like I said. I still need to get it. So that's going to be a deal. Then not like it's terribly hard to get a copy of that game, but we'd still have to wait for it. So, but Tomb Raider 1 through 5, it was a hell of an experience. I'm glad I played through them. I don't think he was here for most of them, but Mythical was the one who originally suggested that I play these games. So props to him for having me go through it, or suggesting that I go through it. I think it was a fun experience. And yeah, if we do any more Tomb Raider games, I think I'm going to pick up the Crystal Dynamics ones, and we'll start at the Legend, look into that at some point. But I think it's fine if we let it breathe for a little bit. Next stream is going to be some Mass Effect 3, and there's possibly a new game coming out that I might stream. I'm going to wait a little bit before I make any strong commitments to it, but we could be seeing that in a few days here. But expect some Mass Effect 3, still got to get through that since we started it up. And maybe after a little while, we'll look at doing some Tomb Raider Legend. I'm also interested, if I end up doing the Crystal Dynamics games, to be doing Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, just as a comparison. Because we played Infernal Machine while I was playing these games, and you could tell the influence of Tomb Raider on that. I feel like the Crystal Dynamics games were an influence on Emperor's Tomb. So I think it'd be a fun comparison. Maybe once I start up Legend, we'll look at doing that Indiana Jones. Hopefully we'll be done with maybe Mass Effect and possibly another game by that point. That way I'm not juggling like 4 or 5 games at the same time, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's take a look, see what's going on. Anybody I know streaming? Scoob is streaming. Probably going to give him a raid. Scoob's a cool dude. He's playing some Hades right now, so if you enjoy that, stick around for a bit. Pop in and maybe say hello. But that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the raid earlier. It's just Sock, World the Gamer, Lily, all the people that were here stuck around for that. Vinicius, good talking to you as always. And you guys take care. Until next time.